All right, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Anything Goes podcast. You're joined here by your host, Eli, myself, and we do have Ronnie.
My balls are wet.
All right. And we've got Aiden.
He's here. Hello.
Today, we do not have Sean with us, but we are doing something a little bit special. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce our special guest for the day, longtime watcher of the podcast, big Smash Brothers fan, as you'll find is our topic for the day, Rowan.
Oh, I'm just so happy to be here. It's such a big dream of mine. Oh, thank you for letting me be on.
Shut he's so handsome.
Anyway,
He really is handsome.
What a dream
Not
boat.
only is he handsome, he's so charismatic.
Thank you. I am a big fan, though. I've
Lovely,
watched,
dude.
both
Lovely.
episodes,
What
like,
more
8
can we
times.
expect from
I've
one of our
watched
biggest
every
fans?
episode.
Your 8 views on the podcast?
Makes
That's
a lot of
amazing.
sense. That makes a
He left a
lot of
comment,
Yeah.
sense.
so you know he's a super fan. Oh,
I left
Two
2
comments.
comments.
Favorite and subscribe each episode.
Big fans, big fans. Did you hit the notification button? You know that's all the rage these days.
Yeah, I did. I've been.
And
away
here
from
you
the whole
are.
episode.
you're on the next episode.
It only
Yeah.
took us a month this time.
I can't. Believe
Yeah, I mean,
All
we're,
right.
we're working at getting a little bit more consistent here. But on to other news. What we're rocking with today here, actually, today is actually the 15th. We're gonna go ahead and date this, 15th of January, and we've got the Smash Direct coming up tomorrow. And we wanted to get in a quick little thing before our actual full episode of the podcast that is going to kind of give us a just kind of be our guesses, our ideas of who's going to be announced and who this final character of Smash is going to be, given that we've got quite a few Smash fans here in our group. So, I mean,
Exactly that. And
yeah.
again, to clarify, we're recording this before because we can't all watch it live or anything like that. It's at 6 a.m. Thank you,
Right,
Japan,
right.
for making sure it's at 6 a.m.
Nintendo would.
But
strike
regardless,
anyway.
we won't be able to watch it, so we'll talk our predictions now, and then when we record the rest of it with everyone here, we'll talk about what happened.
It wouldn't have worked if we watched it live.
No, it wouldn't have.
It would have been a big blubbering mess like
It
the
would have
pre-show
been- it would-
like the
I'll be
pre-show of this was.
I would have been, I'll be honest, it would have been a really autistic podcast.
Yeah, it would have been
a podcast.
extra
It would have been
autistic.
it would have been a commentary track is what it would have been.
Yeah, it would have sucked.
I mean,
Dude,
genuinely speaking,
wait,
could it have
guys.
been worse?
Guys, no, wait, we should actually do that though. We should do like commentary tracks for movies.
Ronnie, this is not the time or place.
Let's
Let's get into the meat of this.
we
Which
we
is
could do
each
that.
person is going to go, through their picks.
Sure, we'll look into doing some commentary for movies, Ronnie. Sure, why not? I don't see why not. But just as a side note, again, I did state that Sean is not here with us currently. He will be joining us for the second half of the podcast. He will be joining us after this for our next recording session.
It's gonna
So
be longer than a half.
it'll be longer than a half. It'll be the equivalent of our casual hour-long episode. So everyone can go ahead and expect that.
Well, let's get into it.
Yeah,
Shall we?
let's get into
Laxacris
it
is
now.
a cuck. That's all I'm gonna say. Laxacris is a cuck. He's the worst thing that's ever been put onto YouTube, and I freaking hate him. Yet I still watch him because I'm an autistic
Yeah,
retard.
you do watch him. All you talk about whenever I see you is Chris.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy how much of an idiot that man can be.
How much
But
concentrated
regardless-
autism?
But regardless, that all that guy does is just spews out all of the leaks that he finds, even the leaks that he finds in his own Discord, because he's retarded and he needs to put out a 10-minute video each day. But regardless, Aiden, what is the most prominent leaks that you can possibly think of right now?
All right, as resident Smash retard who looks at leaks, I'll inform you of the basic front runners right now are Dante from Devil May Cry, because
They
the
revealed
Capcom
it.
Twitter was like, hey, check out for big, exciting DMC3 news on the 16th, which is when the Direct is. There's Arl from Puyo Puyo. Yes, the girl from Puyo Puyo. Because some retard on 4chan wrote that it was going to happen at 6 a.m. on the 16th, and that it would be revealed on the date it was revealed.
We use that word a lot, so if you are offended, we're not sorry. It's
sorry.
Sucks to be
Sorry,
you.
not
Sorry,
I'm
not
retarded.
sorry.
My people
Sorry,
do
not
not
he
like
could
this
use
word.
it. Exactly. He flipped it. And then there's always people always think it's going to be Gino, who is just a puppet. If you don't know who he is, that's who he is. And then the last one is Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes, who is basically an otaku weeb who likes lolly girls. And that's his character too. Those are like the, quote, popular leaked characters, which means it's probably none of them.
To be fair with the Dante one, that one I don't know if that's that one's like so up in the air because they didn't say anything. It literally could just be that they're gonna release like the HD collection onto the Switch is probably what's gonna happen. Maybe.
Well, what's
or
happening?
They're gonna reveal something else.
It's actually
would
been
still be
blown
yummy.
even more out of proportion than you think, because DMC3 HD or whatever is coming to the Switch, and the announcement they explicitly said is about DMC3. Yeah, so it makes no sense, but
Okay,
I threw
so
it
it's
in.
not gonna happen.
A
So
Devil
that
May
was the
Cry 3
research I
character.
gathered.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
I
like,
Virgil
I guess.
from 3.
but from 3.
Hey, you're getting dangerously close to
Lady from 3.
extreme
Maybe
good
Arkham.
taste here.
Arkham.
All right, hey, Arkham sucks.
Jester.
Gloria's from 4.
Gloria.
Jester.
Oh God,
Mhm,
now I'm a fraud.
Jester is
Yeah, you're
Arkham,
right.
however.
He
been a
is
while.
Arkham. Jay Jester's cool though. But that's the basic speculation. Those are the quote leaks. What do you guys think? Like, do any of those characters, would they be ones you want? Are
I
they
think
the
the
ones
Puyo
you're
Puyo
interested
one's
in?
still stupid.
I
don't
thought
think that one's gonna happen.
the Sora one was pretty likely too, or something like that.
Are you talking about the edited thing that I sent you?
No. I thought there was like a genuine thing.
No, where Sakurai
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
doing the
I'm
heart
sorry,
and
I
a 3
forgot
with
about
his
that.
hand.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's prominent though.
Get in, Goofy. Or get in, Sora. We're going to Smash.
Oh, Goofy.
But anyway,
all,
I
Sora!
forgot what I was gonna say. What do you guys want? Okay,
gonna
forget
kill
that.
ya.
No one here.
Yeah.
No one knows what it's gonna be.
Yeah, no one knows.
No one
really.
knows what it's gonna be. What do you guys want?
Yeah, no one knows.
God.
Dante, except for me.
taste my good.
I'm gonna be honest.
Eli, what will make you actually play Smash again? What character?
Of those named,
No,
probably
whoever
Dante.
you
What
want.
character? Yes.
Who do you
whoever,
want?
Whoever I want, dude.
Just anyone.
Pain-
BJ Blazkowicz.
Yeah, just anyone.
From Doom.
Okay, I mean that's
Straight
pretty cool.
up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
All
No.
right, get out of the
but all right.
podcast. That's yours.
I don't know, honestly. As far as like a character that would bring me back to Smash and make me like genuinely hop in and play, and I mean from that statement alone, you probably tell I don't play too much Smash or anything like that. But I would say definitely Dante sounds crazy cool, and I think he would fit a proper dynamic with the game very well. So probably for me, I'd say him. I feel like his
Wacky
move list and everything can be contoured so many different ways to fit with the Smash Brothers playstyle, as well as made a little bit different. How how they've done with Terry and they've done with Hero. They're slightly different. So
They're like unique.
Right, they're unique. Or, the Street Fighter characters, Ryu and Ken, they get their inputs and stuff like that. So I think that would be something that's kind of cool to see them implement in with Dante. It would be it just you standard comboing with like one weapon, even though that's not what Dante's about. We already know he's a multiple weapons master, whatever.
Master.
I think that for his playstyle specifically, you'd get to see these chain combos, probably in low damage, but you'd see these crazy long chain combos that would be really cool and work well.
That would be cool, I think. Well, all right, Ronald.
Yeah.
Who do you personally want, regardless
Honestly-
of whether you think they're getting in?
Honestly, I don't think there's anyone that I want anymore.
Okay,
There's honestly no one that I can possibly think of. I think all I want now is I just want to be
Probably
genuinely
smart.
surprised whenever I see someone get added.
I think you will. I think you 100%
Yeah, I'm gonna be
will.
genuinely surprised when Where's Waldo shows up as a character.
Is that who you want the most? Where's Waldo?
No, God no. But I'm
Jackie
saying
But that would
make it
surprise
so.
you.
But
That would surprise
me.
you.
Exactly. As long
So
as
you
it
do
surprises
care.
me.
You
As long
do
as it-
care.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't care who gets put in. Like, I mean, I care, but like, I don't have any personal preference. I just don't want it to be a stupid character that I think would be a dumb addition, like Gino. You all suck like Gino. You're actually all like autistic retards.
I'll
So-
make sure to post this as any Gino related content.
But no, seriously, Gino sucks. I don't know why you guys want him, but if he gets put in, I'm happy for you.
He creeps me out.
All right.
do you want,
I like
Rowan?
that.
Oh, he's got a list.
Oh, he's
hold
got
on,
a
let me get the
list.
list
He's got a
here.
list.
He's lying. He doesn't have a list. That's bullshit.
You say that, but he probably does.
Phoenix Wright from
What
Ace
is
Attorney
diff-
3. Any character from
Doom
Doom
guy.
3.
Doom guy.
Any character from Fast and Furious 3.
Okay.
Dante from DMC 3.
What?
But actually
All right,
from
listen.
2.
DMC,
Your-
no,
that's all I have.
Your
no, no, no.
garbage shit post list.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot the one on the back, the real one. Ryu
No,
from Ninja
I will
Gaiden 3
defend
or
Rowan's
Street
idea
Fighter
there.
3.
He's saying he wants Dante, like all of his movesets from 3,
Yeah.
but he wants him to look like he does in 2 because he looks the best in 2.
Fact.
I
he
really
does look the best
I
in
don't
two.
think he meant that. I'm gonna be honest.
not what I
I think
meant
he
at
made
all,
that
but
shit
okay.
up right now.
No,
Oh, you do? Oh my god.
Dude, I told you. I
No,
said
I
don't
have
put
a
it
list.
past Rowan. I bet he has one.
Yeah.
I know he does.
This actually was the best decision we could have made for a first guest.
Seriously.
He's already exceeded my expectations.
Well, let me ask.
We've already
you.
got a
Let me
warm
ask
seat
you.
here at the
I-
studio
I
for you.
need clarification.
My bedroom.
What? Is that a new stage? Your bedroom?
No, he's inviting Eli to his not Eli. He's inviting Rowan to his bedroom.
Yeah.
I need to know. What
An
do you
honor.
mean when you say Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney 3 specifically? And what character from Fast and Furious 3 are you adding? Because whether or not that is amazing or retarded really depends on who it is.
Han.
Okay. Alright. First off, the Ace Attorney thing is that Ace Attorney 3 is the best Ace Attorney game, so it could only be.
But how do you
Phoenix Wright.
tell if it's him or not? Like, how do you...
He has
okay.
quotes from the 3rd game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, hold it.
Yeah, all the quotes are from the 3rd game.
We should put in a sound effect.
And
Yeah.
objection.
Objection.
And objection.
An ejection. Objection.
Han.
And then from Fast and Furious, I said any character, but really I meant.
The thing is, that
yeah,
kind of
Vin
disappoints me. I was hoping
The
you would
Holocaust
say,
denier.
like, the Honda Civic. Or something.
Oh, like a car.
Like the Camaro.
A car.
No. Oh, no. You misunderstand me. I forgot. Hold on. Let me tell you the move set.
Does he
for,
drive,
the
please?
Vin Diesel.
Yes!
He's in a muscle
I
car.
thought that was obvious.
I thought that was obvious already. He's not gonna be standing around. It's a racing movie.
Dude, that would... I'm in.
So yeah, he's in a muscle car.
I'm 100% in.
Yeah. Be rad. Wait a minute. What if he's Riddick?
No one here
but
except
in a
me even
muscle
knows
car?
what Riddick is.
What are you talking
you're
about?
watching the
What are you
podcast-
talking
We were
about?
at your house
Oh,
when that happened.
right.
We were at your house when we got the jump scare.
Oh, yeah. No, that was Wade's house.
I've watched Riddick like 160 times, dude. I love those movies.
Never mind. Everyone knows what Riddick is. I'm
It's
dumb.
amazing.
Gosh, you're such a Panzer
Get out of
Dragoon.
here.
I am a... Shut up.
You're
bro.
out.
I am not a
Fired.
Panzer Dragoon.
Fired.
You take that back.
I'll take his job.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, all right. So I feel like you guys actually all had pretty cool ideas on who you wanted added.
Well, we haven't-
I'm a little. Well, I'm very disappointed with Roggenwalder and his absolutely lame answer. So I'm gonna ask you again. Who do you
asking me
really
again?
want?
All right, give me a sec, guys, because this is like too much that comes out of nowhere. It's coming out of left field. I've been playing a lot of Blaze Blue tag, so I might as well just ask for Naoto to be put in at this point.
Mm.
Naoto?
No,
Shirogane?
Kurogane.
the
Or the other
brown-haired
guy?
blow.
Yeah.
Kurogan.
The brown-haired
Brown-haired blowy.
We're gonna need to like insert a photo of him because
Yeah,
if
insert a
anyone is
photo.
The guy
watching
with
this,
the-
they're
the
like,
blood
who?
powers or whatever.
Generic
Literally who?
anime character number 5.
He's cool though.
He is cool.
He kind of looks
Yeah.
like the main,
No, he's
like a
probably,
mix
like,
of
number
2 main
12.
characters from High School DxD
Eli,
and
I'm just gonna say this
Buso
right now.
Renkin.
When we played Blaze Blue Tag,
Yeah.
Eli, you
Oh,
can't
he
make
does
fun of
look
him.
like
'cause
the
the last time we
DxD.
played
No, I'm not
Tag-
making fun of him.
The last time I played Tag, I spanked you so hard that your butt turned white.
Oh,
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
what
but
I
the guy
remember.
From, the guy
Exactly,
from
that's
DxD
not what
is
I
cool.
remember.
He's got that like dragon arm.
Well, first
and it
of
goes,
all,
"Boost!"
we have to bring up. Never
What's
mind.
that?
No, this will be part of the main podcast.
yo.
This is
What?
you guys are gonna have to watch with the cliffhanger about Eli's character choices.
Dude, the complete randomness, the crazy
we're not gonna-
synchronicities
Freaking
between my
pervert
characters.
creep.
You're
So,
not.
like,
Hey, no,
my-
no hints.
Disgusting.
yeah,
No
we're
hints.
not even gonna.
Degenerate
We won't even get
scumbag.
into it right now. We won't even get into it right now.
We can't get into it right now.
All right.
But
I can't wait to hear it.
So everyone has given us their most wanted.
It'll be
I
like a
briefly
2 months
discussed
from
like
now, but I can't wait.
whatever. Who do you guys genuinely think it's likely to be?
no one of the 4 that you named.
You have
that
to
you
guess.
No.
Give us a name.
This is my
For some-
thing, though. I feel like they've done really well this time to genuinely keep it under wraps from everyone to have this educated guess. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you can't just say, oh well, I think it's gonna be this person for sure. You can't have a for sure right now with this character because
But I put a gun to your head and make you.
I would say
Who
Dante.
do you guess?
I would say Dante.
Okay.
But I don't truly believe that. I believe it's going to be a character that's going to completely come from left field and throw us all for a loop. I don't think it's going to be any of the 4 that you said were the most likely.
Very wise
That's just
answer.
me. That's just me.
My
Rowan's
bones-
son.
Interesting.
I put a gun against your head. Who do you think it's likely to be? Who do you think it is going to be tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.?
Objection.
You have
Hold
to
it.
give an answer.
Huh.
No, who?
Another fighting game.
He wants
character.
specifics. Just say Harry Potter.
Alright. What's a fighting game that isn't from any of the companies
Dead or alive?
that
Guilty
Marvel
Gear.
versus
is old?
Capcom.
Oh.
There you go.
All right,
Kasumi?
whatever her name
Whatever
is.
her name
We all
is.
know who he's
Big
talking
Big
about.
boob lady.
You know, the one with the
Lady.
big boobs.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
She wears a bikini at that one point.
Yeah.
Really narrowing it down there.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I know, you're talking about the ninja one, right?
The one with
the one with
long
blonde
hair.
hair?
Kasumi is the
Who
ninja
cares?
chick or whatever.
Who
but I
cares?
don't
You know
know.
what? He's right. A
Long
DOA
hair.
character is already weird enough.
The
They're
main
all just
character.
girls with big tits. Who cares?
Roggenwalder, Ronald.
No.
Yeah, one of them.
One of them doesn't have
Null and
big
Void.
tits.
My bones have been.
Yeah.
My
No,
bones have
Oh,
been.
maybe a Senran Kagura character.
you're
my
getting
turn.
shot.
I'm gonna go
dude.
with that.
You're getting
Yeah.
shot.
My
Anyway,
bones have
Ronnie.
been screaming that it's gonna be Nightmare. I don't know why, but it's been screaming Nightmare ever since a leaker said that it would be. Even though it came from the most discreditable leaker in the entire planet.
Soul Calibur.
Well, that is a sick pick.
You know what?
I
It's
mean-
crazy though. That's yeah. I like that.
It would be cool though, wouldn't it? It would be
That
cool.
would be freaking amazing. Honestly, that would be sick.
That would be
That
the
would be sick.
sickest thing.
So I guess that's it for this part of the segment. You'll guys.
Well, I didn't even get a guess yet, bro.
No one cares about your guess.
Oh!
So we're gonna continue.
He's not wrong. No one cares.
What
yeah,
is
he's
your
right.
guess?
I
I
don't
forgot.
care.
Kokoro.
I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think that the collective, unbridled autistic power and delusion funneling from the Geno fan base is gonna coalesce and produce Geno from thin air, and that he will be the next
If
character.
that happens, I'm gonna scream. You guys are gonna see my reaction though. I'm the only one that's gonna be recording my reaction. So if it's that, I'm gonna actually probably scream.
Are you gonna scream of happiness or pain?
No,
than
I
Tracer.
hate you, Geno fans.
Geno fags out on blast.
Seriously.
I think he's in. He's getting in.
I just
All
don't
right.
see.
They are really annoying.
They're all posers. But anyways, I guess
Well-
that's it.
Yeah, that'll be it for this portion of it. We'll be getting right back to you guys on our next segment. So for you guys, it'll be instantaneous, maybe a few seconds with some lovely music in between. For us, it'll be a full day, and we will go ahead and get that out to you guys coming right up. Catch you guys in the next part. Deuce.
Oh my god. How many more Fire Emblem characters do they need to add before they're satisfied? Oh my god!
Holy fuck you. So, we weren't even close.
What an absolute disappointment.
I was the closest with that number 3 being important.
You really were?
What an absolute piece of trash disappointment. I literally went in and I said, that's literally the worst thing they could have done. The worst character they could have picked, in my opinion. I like, anything else would have been fine for me.
Well, if
You
the
know
character
what?
was interesting, it could have been cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
It's just
But-
like, ugh.
I don't know, man. Well, obviously none of our characters we really wanted got in. So we're all kind of biased against him.
No.
But it's also like, why?
Because like I said, I didn't care who got in. I said I just wanted to be surprised. And I wasn't really surprised.
Well, you were certainly surprised.
No, I was surprised in the worst possible way, because I remember
Yeah.
talking about it, and I joked, I'm saying, they're going to add Blyeth, dude, just watch. They did it for all the other Smash games. They always got to add the new Fire Emblem character, and they did.
Surely.
They did it.
Surely they won't
Then
be
they
this
did.
dumb.
They did it again, and it's just, not only did they literally added the worst Fire Emblem character. At least Corrin, I don't like Corrin as a character, but at least he has a personality.
He had a
Byleth-
chainsaw sword.
That and Byleth is the most. He's nothing. His personality equals nothing.
I mean, he's a true avatar.
He is,
Yeah.
which is
He is a true self-insert character.
why it's just like why
Which is like,
Which
Why?
is why
I think-
Dimitri
Why?
should have been the playable character, man.
I would have been fine if it was Dimitri. If I'm being
Dimitri would've
perfectly
been
honest,
sick.
if it was Dimitri, I would have been perfectly fine with that. But no, they went with Byleth. And you know what? I went to bed because like it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, I watched it, and I'm like, I'm gonna go back to bed. But my disappointment was so powerful that I couldn't fall to sleep, and my stomach physically got upset over the whole deal.
Oh.
I was like pooping
Bro.
like crazy afterwards because of
Bro.
this.
That is, bro, I can tell you guys, that is literally what happened to me.
Yeah.
I woke up, I managed to force myself awake. I'll preface this, I'm not a morning person. I'm a horrible in the mornings. I can barely ever wake up. But I forced myself awake through sheer force of will. And I also was like, ugh.
Yeah, and then you woke up
And then I
at 2 in
couldn't
the
fall
afternoon after that.
And then I didn't fall asleep for like 3 hours after that.
I haven't slept at all. I'm exhausted right now. I'm really
The
tired.
pure salt is
This You know what?
destroying you.
Even when I was trying to take a nap, I couldn't fully like get a nap in because I couldn't.
You were just laying there,
I was just
and then
laying
your
there.
eyes cracked open like Squidward
You know,
in the middle of the night.
'cause
You're
then,
like, violence in.
you know what's even worse for me about Byleth, Aiden? The thing that makes me even more upset about him, he's exactly what I wanted Monster Hunter to be.
Yeah.
That's what makes
is
me
very
even more upset. It's like if Monster Hunter was put in the game, he's exactly what I would expect Byleth to be, and all of his movesets could totally be Monster Hunter, and it makes me so upset that it's just not Monster Hunter.
That
Yeah.
is very true. He could be Noctis too.
For me,
he
I
wouldn't
think-
be, but he could.
Oh, yeah. I think the saddest part for me, though, was the fact that Mortal Kombat 11 showed off Joker, and Joker was genuinely more exciting than the Smash character. It's not good.
That's a feels bad moment. Well, Eli, what did you think of the new character?
Well, I mean, I woke up early in the morning, you know, and I didn't watch it live, but I popped it up on YouTube to see what happened, you know, just catch the quick highlights. And the moment I saw the world intro, I was like, okay, so we got Fire Emblem, huh?
Yeah.
And I, you know, like Ronnie said, I didn't really care genuinely who it was. Just the matter of a surprise would have been was what was going to be so cool about it. But I feel like this isn't surprising. Like this this was unexpectedly expected. We knew that Sakurai wasn't going to put in anyone that we genuinely wanted. But we were just like, hey, I mean, someone's going to be cool. Whoever they put in, it'll be,
like,
whatever.
It's
but of all people, it's
field.
By like why?
It's the most generic possible.
It's so generic. It's so. I feel like he's a character that exists already 100 times over. And it's like,
go ahead.
No, I mean it's. I feel like he's just a copy and paste. They just took him and were like, oh, you know what? We've already got this character. We've already got 1 million of these characters who are almost all the same. Throw another one in.
It's not even that. It's we have the same. The last 3 characters for Fire Emblem have all been the Avatar characters. They just keep. It's so obvious that because I said if they are going to put in 3 houses, of course they're going to do Blyeth because they always pick the main character, and of course they do, and it's like it's fine. But again, Blyeth is so boring. He's nothing. He's more of an empty husk than any of the other characters, Avatar characters.
I completely agree. I mean, I love 3 Houses. I'll sing its praises all day, but this is just not a character I would have put in Smash. At least not like this.
Just with the release of a new Smash or something.
Yeah.
You and I talked about this because we said you and I both talked about this because when we both did Dimitri's route, the more I played of the game, the less I cared about my character. And I just wanted to. It was all about Dimitri at that point.
Yeah, he's just there.
Dimitri is literally the best character in that game, and and he got snubbed. He honestly should have been in instead of crappy Blyeth. Oh my god.
Or have some weird Pokemon trainer thing where it's all 3 of them. Something like that.
Like how they did with Red, and Red has 3 Pokemon. Just do 3 characters, and each of them have 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I know that would be really hard, but I don't think
really
people
though.
would be
I mean, they've already
complaining.
kind of done it.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think people would
like
be
3
complaining about it as much
characters
as
in
they
one.
are if it was like that.
Now, to address that, I would like to say that this is far and away the most disliked Smash reveal on YouTube. It has 103k up, thumbs up, which is pretty good, but 55k thumbs down, which is the most ever in Smash. And this is after they took the video down and re-uploaded it, presumably because they had a lot of people disliking the video.
And it's still big. Because
it's still big.
The entire time I was watching that, I'm not even joking that I legitimately thought that it was a joke. The trailer itself reads as a joke.
Yeah.
It really does, because it's joking the entire time. They're making fun of the fact that he's another sword fighter. They do a bunch of jokes, and the beginning of it was Sakurai's oh yeah, this is something that even most Nintendo employees don't know, and that got me excited because I'm like, wow, they really kept this one secret.
Who could it be?
But Blyeth? They kept Blyeth
no one knew
a
because
secret?
no one cared, Ronnie.
That's what I'm saying though. It's why would you keep him a secret? It's just,
I don't know.
It's insane to me. I was I will say though, it is really funny to see. Is when after the trailer's over and Sakurai's hanging up the poster and he looks back with his smug shit-eating grin.
Yeah, he really is smug about it. You just look at this motherfucker.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah,
he did it on purpose.
And they did 100%.
He even says don't be mad if it's not who you think.
It literally
it's why would you purposely go? That's how you know he put him in because that's who he wanted and he didn't care what the fans wanted. It wasn't about what you want. It was about what he wants. It wasn't about what was going to be good for the company. He said, "Hey, I want him in, so I'm going to put him in." Again, the whole thing with the sword characters thing that they actually say in the announcement. So there's too many swords, and you wield one as well. How do you plan to deal with that? And it's like, okay, so you're addressing one of the actual known issues with the game, and then just saying, fuck it, who cares?
Well, Scrub?
Deal with it.
He
has weapons.
I think the biggest issue.
You don't address an issue. You don't, as a company or as a CEO or whatever Sakurai is, who cares? You don't address an issue that everyone has, the people who use your product and buy your product. You don't address an issue. Apple's not out here saying, okay, we know that our phones have been the same every year, and we realized everyone has brought this to our attention. The only thing we ever do is upgrade a camera. So you know what we did? We gave you the same thing and upgraded the camera. You don't do that. Now, obviously, Apple has never done that. They haven't. They have never done this. But
all Apple does is do $1,000 iPhone stands.
Yeah, so it's like you don't do that as a company. That is a bad move. So
I agree. Actually, I think it's. I think the thing is, one, they know people have already bought it.
Right.
Yeah.
People
they
are stuck
showed
in.
the first 4 characters. I'm not trying to rip off. I'm not angry. I mean, I'm kind of bummed out because
we're just
it's like,
disappointed.
Who's gonna be, and it's disappointing.
It happens.
But
Unfortunately,
the Fighters Pass was still a great. It's still the DLC has been mostly hype. All the characters.
And the
are
character is
cool.
probably going to be
I'm
really
sure
fun
Blyeth
too.
will be okay. I'm sure he'll be decently.
Blyeth
fun.
actually still looks fun as a character. It's just.
Well, yeah,
he
like
looks
you said, he
okay.
looks like he could have been what you wanted Monster Hunter to be.
Yeah, but I mean, if you added
If you added
if you added a little bit more
like
Monster Hunter mechanics to it.
Oh yeah,
it would be even better.
I think he's definitely the lead. He's the most underwhelming gameplay-wise, too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
Banjo was easily the most underwhelming out of the fighter pass until now. Byleth easily blew that out of the water. It's just very it's just disappointing, especially for the end of this fighter pass. But I mean, to be fair, at least we got 6 more coming. So
yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I do think, I don't know if you guys think this. I think they chose him last because it got everyone to just buy the Fighters Pass. Because it's like, holy shit, all these crazy crossovers that no one expected.
If they released them earlier on, no one would have gotten
if they released them earlier, people would be like, oh, this is the DLC?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just wait.
You're right.
Probably.
It was that's a good business move.
Yeah.
I agree. It is smart.
It's called entrapment.
Hunting Sakurai out here, plotting people to fall into this Fire Emblem trap.
Yeah, but I want to talk about a lot of the things up with that trailer and that direct in general that just really rubbed me the wrong way. The whole sword thing, I think that there's 2 problems with that. One, they're addressing the problem and not doing anything about it. But for one thing, it's not even really a problem. The thing is that I like sword fighter characters and I think they're all fine. The problem is that there's too many Fire Emblem characters specifically that are just sword fighters.
Hell, I think there's too many Fire Emblem characters that play similarly.
Yeah,
and they're all lords.
Yeah,
that's the other thing.
There's
so much to Fire Emblem. There's dragon riders, horse riders, spear users.
There's so much more content they could have chosen from.
They could have chosen,
but it's
they
always
choose the sword.
And they all look, honestly, all of them look pretty damn similar.
Yeah, they look pretty similar. But
I mean, that's on purpose, but yeah, it doesn't
help.
help.
And we're anime fans, and Dante people were saying he's an anime swordsman.
I mean, he is, but he's different. A lot different in that sense. He's much different.
Guitar man.
And
he's a different style of anime swordsman.
Yeah, but another thing.
He's the anime weapons master.
Yeah, but another thing about that direct in general was another reason why I thought that it was probably a joke. That it might be a joke is after the trailer when he started really going in and talking about Fire Emblem itself. I was just sitting there are we really talking about this?
Yeah,
that was surprising.
We've already done directs, and then he started going into 3 houses, and I'm like, you guys already talked about 3 houses. You've made directs specifically for it. Why? That's why I was waiting for them to be like, ha, gotcha. We have another character coming in too. If they showed another character coming in with it, I would have been like, okay, fine. Because I really feel that this was one that, I really feel like this was Sakurai going, okay, 4 for you, 1 for me. I think,
Terry might have been a bit for him, too.
It would have been a bit for him, but this one...
But I think Terry still had the shocking crossover aspect that had more appeal.
And also the value itself is better with the 50 music tracks and stuff.
This feels, and especially... I can't help but think Blyeth has to kind of compete with Terry in a way. And Terry, he had a better trailer. He has way more music. He's got all these crazy combos and unique mechanics. He's got a cool stage that's unique.
He's just unique in general. And
it's
Blyeth
hard
is
to
just
compete with
freaking Fire Emblem character number 8 or however.
We didn't even get Gone Shattering Star, which is the best song in the entire
I've seen a lot of people posting that, Ron.
Yeah.
Speaking of other characters, though. To be fair, the other character, we all agree that Fighter's Pass is still really cool and he'll be fine. But there was a few other nice things in the direct. So, Altair is a Mii costume, which I was like, what the fuck
That
is
got me the
happening?
hypest.
That was wild.
Yeah.
And obviously Cuphead.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
in. Cup Boy is in. And comes with the song, and that's pretty cool too. What do you guys think about those two?
I mean,
like,
it's
Mii
fine.
costumes?
It's a
Yeah,
Mii
I mean,
costume, and I don't
those
really
I
care
don't
too
really care
much.
too much about.
As a meme, I thought it was hilarious having Altair in Smash in any capacity. I thought was hilarious. I actually care about the Cuphead thing. I've never played it, but I know the music is super good. That's the only reason I care.
The Cuphead thing, the costume looks pretty nice.
It is a very nice costume. That's true.
And then the big thing, the fighters. They originally said, there will be like 2 or 3 more DLC. Sakurai said that like in the direct.
Yeah.
But no, Fighters Pass 2 with 6 characters was announced. So basically, there's a whole other pass coming. But I can't help but feel like everyone's expectations are kind of low
Are
now.
really low now.
Here's my
I wonder if
deal
that
about
was on
that.
purpose.
Here's my thing about that.
like,
Don't buy the pass.
Yeah.
Question though.
Simple. Like
Aiden-
we did just say that the last one was entrapment, right?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
There's
So-
something to be gained here. Aiden, how much is the pass? The new pass? Is it the same price?
I don't know.
If it's the
I
same
don't think
price,
they gave.
if it's the same price, which I don't think it will be, they'll probably bump it up another $5 to make up for the extra character. But if it is, then it's just like, especially for like us, because obviously we're gonna get it because we want to see all of the characters in
Yeah.
our games. So like, I'm still gonna get the pass because
I mean, my thing
Yeah.
is,
I'm still
love
gonna play
this-
every character.
I love Smash. I occasionally go to tournaments and compete on a semi. I'd say I'm a really passionate scrub about these kind of games. More so fighting games, but also Smash.
He plays a lot
So
in the local
to me,
tournaments.
the gameplay is the important part most of the time, and the character crossovers are the most exciting part. But I definitely want to have all the characters so I can practice against them, or maybe I like them and I want to play them in a tournament or whatever. So I'll probably get the pass. But in general, I think the whole entrapment thing might actually be kind of true.
I think now that this Fire Pass specifically has shown that maybe don't buy the Fire Pass anymore. Like honestly, you're like, what are you getting out of buying the Fighter Pass?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get like a
You
$5
don't buy it.
discount.
Just
It's like a $5 discount for a character that costs $5 that you didn't have to spend on.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
like, but not only that, but then it's like you get like an extra Mii costume.
You get like a shitty Mii costume. or
Yippee!
whatever.
So like honestly, this thing has showed me that like I'm still gonna get the Fire Pass because I want all of the characters and it's a better
Yeah.
value for me. But like if you're one of these people that just like you really want to pass on Blyeth, there's gonna be a character like Blyeth again in the next pass. I pretty
think
sure
that
there will be.
I think that's been made really clear is that there will definitely be some picks that will be underwhelming for a lot of people.
It's probably
Because-
going to be another Fire Emblem character
Because
too.
it was
I mean,
just
it's
crazy.
very,
It-
very
It was just crazy. Like the last 4 characters were nothing but bangers. Like they were amazing. Like they were
Yeah,
all,
they were crazy
great.
bangers.
And even though I don't like Banjo, like his playstyle,
I mean,
it's still Banjo.
yeah.
Like they got him in. Like that's
Personally, I
that's
don't even
good.
care too much about Banjo myself, but just the fact that such a long-lasting dream was realized was enough
Yeah.
to be like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly. It's like seeing a kid getting his toy for Christmas. It's
his,
like
his
finally
first
it happened.
Xbox. You guys remember getting an Xbox
Yeah,
for
but now
Christmas or
this
something
time-
like?
But now this time we all went downstairs to open up the
N64?
Christmas gift, and Blyeth is in our stockings.
And I'm like, ew.
It's like, well,
And it was a Wii balance board.
yeah.
we balance board.
You know what
bro?
it is? Okay, I know exactly it. The 4 characters was our Christmas gift, and Blyeth was the crappy candy stockings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My stocking this year sucked. Not gonna lie.
Dang,
But shout
really?
out,
That
shout out
sucks.
to my mom because she hooked it up. She did kind of hook it up, try to hook it up.
Aw.
So,
That's nice.
That's pretty rad.
but yeah, dude,
Well, I
definitely
mean-
overall, I personally just I'm not impressed at all in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
All
I
I'll say
am
is this.
happy. I am, however, happy that Sakurai enjoyed himself. The whole time the dude was
Yeah.
giddy with excitement. So that's
Yeah,
kind of good.
He has made it known that he likes Fire Emblem, right?
He
Yeah.
loves.
Yeah,
he's
yeah, I know.
his
That's
favorite
fanboy.
franchise.
Yeah, that's why I said
a
in
lot
the
of
beginning.
People are assuming that this is one for him, which I think is
Yeah.
fine. Like, I mean, honestly, he's been doing nothing but like bending
Working.
over backwards for people, so like he deserves something. It's just like,
Oh yeah.
it's just like, man, could you not pick something else?
I'm also buying it though.
Yeah,
So
couldn't you have at least picked Dimitri?
Literally, could you not have picked? There has to be another series that you like besides Fire Emblem.
should
that
have
you
been
want in there.
DOA. It should have been Kasumi or whatever her name is.
It sucks, but like honestly, there's nothing that you're gonna do. But I do want to
Yeah.
take the time to really apologize, Geno fans. I'm so sorry. I
You
wish
take it all
I
back.
take it
You
all
wish
back. I wish it
Geno
was
would've
Geno
been-
instead. I really do at this point. Mother
I
of
think
God.
I said that. I would have rather had Jonesy from Fortnite be in.
Yeah, you said that in the Discord. You said you'd rather have
Yeah.
Jonesy. Like,
Yeah.
like Jonesy, I would have been like, what a freak. I'd still say the same thing, but I don't think I'd feel the sheer amount of disappointment that I feel now towards Blyeth. Blyeth
Yeah.
literally feels, to me, like a waste of a character slot.
A little bit.
It's one
It's
of
just-
those.
It's just one of those, and it's like,
And I'm not, I'm not like super angry or anything. A lot of people online that I've seen are like, Smash fans always get so mad, and I'm not
I'm
mad.
just
I'm just kind of
disappointed.
bummed.
It's just like,
Yeah, it's just a little bummed.
it's just like, could we,
Uh,
literally anything else? Like, that's-
yeah, literally anything
anything
else
else.
would have been
It's
preferable.
it's like it's not. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't. He looks like he'll
I
still
mean,
be fun to play, but it's just.
My thing is literally, I haven't played Three Houses,
Mhm.
but literally
You should.
any other character from the game
Yeah.
would have been preferable to Byleth,
Just
in
give
my
us
opinion.
Dimitri.
Yeah, should have been Dimitri.
Should have just been Dimitri. He's
Dude,
basically
literally
the
any
main
of them.
He
character.
throws his spear into the ground when he kills someone.
He's so much
awesome.
He's
cooler.
basically Lancer
They could have,
from Fate.
dude. They could have done the meta jokes. They could have been like, he shows up and they're like, finally, someone who's not a sword
Finally,
fighter.
someone without
Yeah.
a sword.
Yeah, that would have. They could have still been.
Or it could have been like blonde hair, blue clothes, and a sword. You're in.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't have the exact same silhouette as all the other damn characters.
Yeah, it's just so. But
Dude, even his stance, like his pose, Byleth's pose, is exactly
just
the
looks
same
like everyone else.
as
It's
everyone else's.
what is it? Crom's pose,
Yeah.
and I think Marth's too.
No, it's like
Yeah.
like Crom, Robin. He just stands all stoic like them too. It's just like, oh god.
I
Oh,
wanted
and
Crom though.
also, I want
to
to
be
say
fair.
this. Okay, one thing that's actually frustrated me is people going, imagine complaining about Fire Emblem but wanting Sora or Dante like they're not anime. Okay, no.
They're missing the
it's
point.
completely
These
different.
people
They're
are missing
not
the
even
point.
remotely
Yeah.
similar. Their gameplay, everything about them would be light years difference
Yeah.
from this character. So don't give me that.
And again-
That actually made me a little salty.
Again, the
I'm not gonna
problem,
lie.
it's never been anime sword fighters for me. It's just it's
Fire
Fire
Emblem
Emblem.
Lords.
There's too much Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And then
also,
it makes
we all love
it makes it
yeah.
worse because it's Fire Emblem sword fighters. Like they're not helping their
Yeah,
stereotype.
It
Yeah,
gets out of
because
control.
there's like 80 different classes in Fire Emblem, and I love Fire Emblem. But it's like you always pick the one sword guy that usually ends up being the most boring in the cast anyway.
Yeah.
It
And swords aren't a problem for me.
No.
Because everyone here knows I was amped for the hero.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
too.
I was super hyped for
well,
him.
that's because
So the
Hero's
sword-
actually
Hypest moment for
interesting
me.
and he's completely
Exactly.
different and he's awesome and fun.
and he has a long history, and it's it's exciting. It's
Yeah.
Dragon Quest. Well, I also say none of us here dislike anime. In fact, I go so far as to say we all love anime.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of this anime sword fighter thing, I think Ronald wants to bring up something about Netflix.
Netflix can eat my
And
cock,
anime.
dude. Netflix can eat my cock. I hate Netflix with a passion. Their system of anime, this is the third time. They've stolen 3 animes from me this season, and it's pissing me off. It's making me so angry. It's like, oh, I want to watch... I guess Netflix saved me from 7 Deadly Sins Season 4. I guess it saved me from that one. But it took
Yeah.
away Beastars, which I've heard is actually, like, really good, and is a really good adaptation. And then it took Dorohedoro, which was something that I was actually, like, interested in and wanted to see the anime first. But nope, looks like I'm going to have to wait, like, 5 months before I get to even see the thing.
All right,
Just
now that
read
the
it.
initial rant's out of the way, could you explain exactly what you mean for the less enlightened, such as myself?
The less enlightened. Yes, myself as well.
What do you mean? Oh, for
Well, you say they stole it away.
What
does
Netflix
that really mean? I mean, do you not have a Netflix?
I do have Netflix. Okay, all right. What Netflix does, they do this really stupid thing. They say that it's like it's Netflix. What's it called? Like an official Netflix show. Like that's what they call it.
Netflix original.
A Netflix
Yeah.
original. That's a complete and utter lie. Yep. They fund it, but it's airing in Japan right now. But we can't have it until the season's over and they port it over here. They have the rights to stream it. They don't have the rights to they don't own it themselves.
So does Netflix actually have an animation studio?
No, they just pay people to make animations.
They're getting all their anime sourced,
do they actually
I believe.
pay, or is it like okay, here's an example. Is it like they send money to Toei and then Toei's like, okay, you can stream it?
I haven't looked into the real logistics.
The creation of it?
I don't think they have anything to do with the creation of it.
As
I think
far
they
as
just gain the rights to stream it.
As far as I know, Netflix pays the creators, whichever company it be that makes it, for the rights to stream it on their service. Ergo, you can't find other Netflix original anime on any other service.
Yes. A perfect example is Funimation. Funimation does the same exact things. Funimation gains the rights for it so that means they gain the rights to like distribute it and to dub it and all of that. So that's what Netflix did. They gained the rights to it, but it still gets aired in Japan first. And because the way Netflix works, because they work on a binge way of like doing their things, they want you to binge the whole season. So they wait for the entire season to stock up. So you can't. When it's airing over in Japan, you're not going to see it at all. You would have to do the other like Kiss Anime stuff to be able to watch it.
ARG version.
Yeah, the annoying version that I hate.
Oh, thank you.
So basically, they poach it. Is what you're saying. Shout out to dogs.
Shout out to the dogs.
They basically poach it. Yeah, they gain the rights to stream it, but there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Gaining the rights to stream it is perfectly fine, but it's just Netflix's business just doesn't work for me. I want to watch it as soon as if it's airing somewhere else, I want to watch it right now.
They should give you the option to watch it.
Yeah, but they function on a binge service, so they wait till the season's over.
Yeah, they only upload a season at a time.
That seems really obnoxious, to be honest, actually. If I was invested in a show and I know it's available right now, but I can't watch it because random casuals who don't really care will only watch it according to Netflix, market research. We have to have it bingeable day one.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
You just end up stuck where you watch a season, 12 episodes or whatever, or 24, however many. You watch your one season, and then immediately after that, you're done. You now have to wait almost a year. It feels like sometimes 6 months in some cases, genuinely. Or at least that's the way it used to be, because Netflix has only recently been getting faster with putting out these seasons. But yeah, like Ronnie said, they do it on a binge basis. It's season by season. So everyone else has watched the entire season of season 4 of My Hero Academia. It's not on Netflix, but as an example.
Just making it
everyone else has watched all of season 4, and you only have Netflix, so you're just sitting there well, I still have to wait for them to send their dubs over and all that, because with the big name anime, they wait for the dubs too, so they don't just release it without them. So that's another thing you have to wait for,
which is even more annoying.
I'll put this into perspective. Beastars came out in October. I still can't watch it yet.
See, there you go. Like I said, months.
Literally months. If it's a 24 episode long season, you're gonna be waiting 5 months for that. It's ridiculous.
And it sucks because that Beastars opening is so good.
It's actually so good. It's so good.
I wish the whole show was like that.
As a stop motion animation,
it would be friggin' awesome.
It would be interesting. I don't know if I would like the entire thing to be that, but it would definitely be unique and interesting. I'd watch a movie version of it like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty.
That'd be fun. But yeah, Netflix can suck my dick. Like, I honestly hate Netflix for that. Like, Netflix, you're fine. You make good stuff. Like, I'm waiting desperately for Dark season 3.
Oh yes, dude. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Me too.
Yes.
callback. Dude,
Like,
I've
take
been
your
waiting for
time
that
on
for so long.
because take your time on that because this is the series finale, and I want it to go out with a bang.
Yeah,
So
dude.
take your time
That
as long as you
reveal
need
at
for
the
that.
end was just that last
Insane.
Mind-boggling,
question.
dude.
The question of what time?
What
What
world?
time are you from? She goes, "What time?" No, what? Or I don't know. She's like,
What world?
"Yeah, what world?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
What the?
Yeah,
Like just
it's-
ends there.
And I was gonna say,
Bro, you can't layer more into this, right?
Oh, if you haven't watched Dark yet, do that right now. Pause.
Look,
pause
at this point, Dark has
uh,
been out for a long time. Spoiler alert, no spoiler alert.
Listen,
At this point,
Dark
I don't
is
care.
something that we
Y'all
need to
should have
talk
watched
about.
it. So
Dark is
Yeah,
something
you
that
should
we
have
need to
watched
talk
it.
about.
Watch it right now if you haven't. It's
Dark is
perfect.
something
Watch
we need to
it
talk about with its
immediately.
own podcast. Because
It's
there's so much.
podcast-worthy.
There's so much to talk about with
It's
Dark.
so
Dark.
dark.
yeah,
Podcast.
that show has so many layers. It's like a onion or an
like
ogre,
an
if
onion.
you will. Yeah, it's got so many
got
layers
so many
to
layers.
it. Like that show itself could have its own dedicated 2-season podcast. Like we could do that for 6 episodes and just talk about that show alone. That's how in depth that
It's
show is.
amazing.
It's crazy.
Genuinely amazing.
It
And
is.
watch
So
it in
good.
German, not in
Yes,
English.
watch it in German.
watch it
This is
in
the
German.
best way to
That's
watch it.
Good lord.
Out of curiosity, I changed it to English for a minute. And
I did
immediately
too.
changed it back because
And I'm
the
not
English
being
is
like
actually,
a weeb sub-fag. I'm saying genuinely, please don't.
The English is just not as good.
horrific. It's
Oh, yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
It's just not good. And plus, I can't stand looking at people who definitely don't sound like that they're supposed to, especially if they're human
Yeah.
beings. It doesn't work for me.
Or
in
when
my
their
head.
mouths are just moving, but it's not lining up, and you're just like,
Yeah,
I
it's-
just can't
it-
see it.
it
Like it
bugs
throws
me.
my mind off. Yeah.
Like
I'd
when you
rather-
watch a Godzilla movie and the guy says it's a dinosaur, a gigantic dinosaur, but he's clearly not saying that.
Yeah.
Pisses
Like, I'm like, I know that's not what he said.
But again, it's the voice has to go with the movement of the person themselves. It's clearly you just watch it sub. Just that's the way that the actors are. So just watch them as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a much better performance if you watch it in the native tongue
Yes.
anyway. So
Yes.
it really pulls you in.
Yes.
But yeah,
Dark is good.
Dark
Thank you,
is good.
Netflix.
Thank you, Netflix,
All right,
for
now,
that.
but hold on. Now that we've done shitting on Netflix, I think it's time for an ad read.
Sing its praises.
Yeah,
Who's got the ad read?
I think it's time for our Netflix ad read. Eli, take it away.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get that because I.
I hope Netflix sponsors
This is
us,
brought
dude.
to you
I
by
want a Netflix
Alright,
sponsor.
I got it.
Originals.
All right.
All right.
This right here. This paper right here. This is the Netflix ad read. All right, everybody. All right, cool. This episode of Anything Goes podcast is brought to you by Netflix Originals. Peaky Blinders, great show. That is actually a good show. I don't know what else.
Gantz.
Gantz, Dark, Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Is Witcher good?
It is actually very good. And this is not me saying it
finish
for the
your ad
really
read.
crappy ad read, okay? I didn't know I was going to be doing this, so you
That one
No, he wasn't. I just made that up.
But yeah, actually, everybody, on a genuine note, if I can turn this into a legitimate ad read, go ahead, check out Witcher on Netflix. It is a Netflix original. Following the books of the Witcher series, actually not following the video game stories, but it does very well staying true to the lore. We've got Henry Cavill playing as Geralt himself, the Witcher. A mutant man created for one purpose. Killing monsters. What else could he be? What other purpose could he serve?
Harry.
You're
Almost
a Witcher,
like
Harry.
a monster hunter, like Blyeth should have been.
Something like that. So do be sure to tune into that. Season 1 is actually complete. It was a full 8 episodes. I've been keeping up with Henry Cavill on his tweets and Snapchat or whatever it was, and they're actually in the process of filming season 2 right now. It actually got its praises sang quite greatly. it did actually beat out The Mandalorian for the #1 show this year.
The Witcher did?
Yeah, The Witcher is actually on top of The Mandalorian, despite all of the Baby Yoda memes.
Despite all of the ravaging, cock-sucking Star Wars fans.
Yeah, those guys.
Mandalorian's pretty
you
good,
take that
except
back.
for that one episode that really
Aiden,
sucked.
you know that the Star Wars fans, the Star Wars community is one of it's
most
just gutter
retarded.
trash.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's split. It's very split between, wow, holy shit, this stuff is retarded, and oh my god, it's so good. Raylo!
All right, well, yeah, let's not get into Raylo. Let's not get into that at all.
Yeah.
But yes, please do check
What
out
I'm
The
saying
Witcher.
is
I
it's
enjoyed that
pretty
personally. I've watched that in my terrible fashion of watching things before I go to bed and then passing out halfway through the episode and then having to start the whole episode all over again every night.
and then watch Dark.
So, but yeah, so if I had to give any Netflix recommendations, I would definitely say Witcher and Dark are 2 top-tier shows on Netflix that you need to go check out. You can get your subscription for Netflix at $12.99, I believe is the price currently a month.
You didn't actually have to do
Yeah.
that part.
Well, look, dude, I turned it into a proper ad read, so there you go.
Dude,
But
can
it's
we
not
get a
proper
Netflix
anymore.
Sponsorship?
Now that
Can
you
we get a
admit it.
Netflix sponsorship and then the sponsorship clip you play is just Ronnie going, God, Netflix can suck my cock.
Yeah, no, seriously, Netflix, come over here and suck my cock and give me my anime.
We
Netflix
love you,
on.
Netflix.
Can
I love you on
but-
this side of the microphone.
Wait, so Eli got to recommend a Netflix thing. Can I recommend something?
Sure, go ahead.
Go
I
ahead.
completely forgot about this series until I noticed that it got a new season. Haikyuu, the volleyball anime. It's actually really
that is
good.
actually pretty good. Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
love
it's really
the
good if you're gay and you like men's.
I am gay and I do like
which
penis.
Ronnie does.
And the thing is, and it's got plenty of balls too, like just like I like. I like to swallow those.
Lots of
But
sweaty
the
guys.
thing-
How can you
throwing
swallow
balls
giant
around.
balls?
Oh, when you're gay like me, you know how to get around. But anyways,
Oh
but anyways,
my God.
Haikyuu is actually really
Demonetized.
good. I went into Haikyuu going, oh, this is a volleyball anime. I don't even know why I turned it on. I was just like, I'm gonna check this out. I checked it out, and I was like, I couldn't stop watching it. It's actually like a really good like sports anime, and it brought me back to like the date. One thing that I realized about sports animes that most like animes can't do for me anymore is a sense of real tension.
Yes.
Because the thing about the sports anime is that like when I watch like something from like any anime that's like a big fight scene, I go, oh well, this character's not gonna die. Like I know this character's definitely not gonna die. But with a sports anime, you never know if they're gonna win or lose.
Someone
Like,
might
'cause
break their ankle, and you're just like, oh well, I wasn't expecting that.
That's
Like-
it.
There's like I'm always on the edge of my seat, especially with Haikyuu, because the minute you think that the match is over and that they're about to win, something completely out of nowhere happens, and it just completely shifts the tide of the game. Haikyuu is actually really good, and you can watch Haikyuu right now on Crunchyroll. And if you use our code Anything Goes, you can get a free subscription, 1 month subscription.
1 month
on
free
Crunchyroll right
subscription.
now. 1 month free subscription, and then it's only $7.99 a month. Like, how good is that deal? Like, seriously, Crunchyroll better than Netflix. Netflix, you can suck my cock. I hate you,
Too
Netflix.
bad.
So hold on,
Crunchyroll,
on
the
the
superior
topic of
anime
retarded.
streaming service.
On the topic of tension, what about like High School DxD? That has a lot of tension in it.
Yeah,
Shut up. All right.
For
All
my, I
right.
mean, yeah, it has tension for my penis. That's true.
Shut up.
Okay, I have a game we could play.
All right, what's up?
Oh God, what is?
Okay, so
Lay it
Aiden
on me.
already knows, so he can't play.
Is this a
But I
One
guys
Piece
want
thing?
you to guess what the title of this song is from.
Oh.
The title is Where There's a Whip, There's a Way.
Oh, that's from the Lord of the Rings, like, animated movie.
Holy shit!
Well done.
I'm
What?
surprised
That's
he beat me
actually-
to that because, you know, I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan.
That's actually my recommendation on this on this episode of the podcast. Go check out that banger of a song. It's fantastic. Highly recommend.
Aiden, what's your recommendation?
All right, my recommendation I don't have one. My spirits have been utterly crushed by the disappointing Smash reveal. I have to go back to start a new semester where I have to listen to my retarded professors drone on. So I don't like anything, and I don't want to talk about anything. So that's it.
Let's hope school doesn't find
No,
out
I'm just
about you
kidding.
using
I'm
the
all right,
R word.
cool.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Wow,
kidding. I'm
that's
just
morbid.
Kidding. My recommendation is in honor of the legendary drummer Neil Peart, who recently passed away at age 67. Is one of probably the greatest rock drummer of all time from the band Rush. So I really recommend the album Moving Pictures.
Oh, I love that
It's a
album.
classic. Most people have probably heard it already, but if you haven't, do yourself a favor and check it out in honor of Neil Peart.
Tom
All right,
Sawyer.
that's solid, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Put a
good
link
rank.
to like iTunes for the album in the description
Yeah, maybe we'll
or
get
something.
some money, bro.
No, we're not gonna get money for that. It's just a
I'm
link
just
that
joking.
they would click to iTunes. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I dig all the recommendations. So what's next, guys? What's up? I think we've exhausted everything. I think we-
No, actually, it's time for the Fast and Furious corner.
Oh,
Oh,
Shut
Lord.
up. I've had a PP, dude. I'm
well,
exhausted here.
looks like our
on a-
guest has really taken over the
On
podcast.
on a lighter note, I mean, it is still the beginning of the year. I mean, we didn't get to introduce ourselves into the new year. It is only the 16th, so I mean, I still think that we can do so. Yeah, dude, it's 2020. Anybody have any like resolutions? I'm not one for resolutions. I don't really do them, but I did kind of have some changes to my lifestyle I wanted to make, and that I am making, and so far I've been feeling pretty good about. But what's anyone else, anything special for the new year? Any ideas, any resolutions?
Actually, I do have one. Not something super crazy or special. Just broaden my musical horizons. Check out some new stuff, and then I also want to read like minimum of 40 books this year. Yeah, that's my New Year's resolutions.
All right,
Alright,
well,
cool.
I mean, I have none. Get owned.
Cool.
Ronnie,
Ronnie,
do you have any resolutions?
Ronnie,
I want
No,
to find
he
my
doesn't.
purpose in life.
find your purpose.
a very
That's
serious
actually
one.
that can be a good resolution. Actually, yeah.
And you know what?
Wait, isn't that trashing on Netflix?
No.
Oh.
And if I don't find my
No.
purpose in life, that noose is waiting for me.
Shut up.
It's the turn of a new decade.
Um.
I think now is the time, if people have resolutions, to really narrow them down and like.
Yeah,
really-
cut them into something more realistic. I would say focus more so on consistency instead of just saying, hey, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, be
Instead of saying
original,
that, say,
libtards.
instead of doing that, say, okay, well, I'm going to work myself into eating slightly better. And as you get better, if you're consistent at it, the small steps, then eventually you'll get a lot better at it and better and better and better. And you'll be able to eat much more healthy, stuff like that. Maybe even just if you start small and just cut certain things out of your diet, or just go for a run once a week. If that's, something that you want to do, do that. I mean, everyone tries to take their New Year's resolution as this really big chunk. And that's why everyone burns out the first month. They take it all and they're like, all right, I'm doing all of this. And they start and they're working really hard. And then they're just like tired and burnt out. And then that's
It's
the
just
end
you
of it.
can't keep up like that.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Life will get in your way.
But,
Words of wisdom.
yeah,
Man.
that's
Jeez,
just
keep
how I
on
feel.
it.
As an update, also, I want to give an update to my motorcycle situation, everybody. I did say on the last episode that, as everyone knows, I had two motorcycles. One of them got stolen, and I only had the one that got stolen. I had only because my other one has been in the shop. It is now been coming up on, I think, 6 months. It's been in the shop
In the
since
shop, bro.
August.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
My motorcycle has been in the shop since August. I did get a few updates after this whole situation with the ECU and everything, which was $1,000 part. They were like, oh yeah, so we replaced the ECU and everything. We got one fresh from Honda. They sent us one themselves, and it didn't work. That wasn't the issue. After they swore up and down to me for like a month saying that the ECU was the issue, They did it.
So now
It
what?
did not work. So they're saying something about the camshaft being incorrectly aligned because when you put your engine in the bike and everything, it has to be exact. Like there's certain angles it has to be at, and they said it's slightly off, which can immediately cause the tip-off sensor, which can immediately cause the bike to just not start whenever it feels like it. So they think it's that. They ordered me a new camshaft and a new cam chain, and I'm just waiting for them to get those in. And once they got those in, I'll be getting an update, and I'll be able to update everyone on that. Geico has been extremely helpful. So I guess this could genuinely be an ad for Geico. I just want to say thank you to Geico. With
Hey,
my
Geico.
stolen
Geico.
motorcycle, the one that
Can
got
you
stolen, they, kind of quick. They've been working on it pretty quickly. I'm just waiting on some stuff for me to mail in the keys, to bring in the keys to the DMV, and that's it. I'm done with it. I'll have they're gonna pay me out for the bike, and I'll be back on twos soon. But that's just an update
that's
for the
pretty
motorcycle situation.
That's a pretty good way to start off the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
15% or more on car insurance.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I love that little gecko.
Yeah, dude. I miss the Geico Bigfoots, or not Bigfoots, the cavemen, or was that Progressive?
Yeah, I miss the caveman too.
The cavemen were cool. What else did Geico have? The gecko.
Aren't they getting
No,
didn't
they had
they
a
have
bunch
an
of shit.
ad recently or something where it was like they were getting a new mascot? That was a joke, I think.
Yeah, they had like a joke thing. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. We'll close it here. Again, remember, check us out on follow us on Twitter at Anything Goes Pod, and check out our Patreon and subscribe on YouTube. Simple as that. Check us out, guys, and we're out. We out.
Can you Sakurai?